guys, it's Bryony here and welcome back to my channel. It's been literally so long since I've uploaded a video. So my plan was, I was like, gonna do musical mess. That's gonna be like 25 days and I'll probably take like a 2 or 3 day break and then I'll start back with videos. But your girl got sick. I'm not just saying like some cold sick. Like I got full on like lost my voice sick, which was basically the main reason why I didn't upload, because I didn't have a voice. I'm actually uploading a video, probably my next upload, because this is not actually in the right order, where I literally can't speak, but that will be fun for you guys to watch. So yeah, I basically didn't have a voice. It really sucked. It was horrible. And I actually went to Aunt Julia, and stage door, I swear to God, was the most awkwardest thing ever. So I couldn't speak. So I went up to, well, Grace like came over and I was like, hi. When I'm like, it was so awkward and all my friends had like try and like speak and I was like I said, I was like, oh my God, I've lost my voice. And she probably thought I was joking, like, oh my God, like I've lost for words. And then like obviously like they had like a conversation. When I went to take photos, so I talked, she's like, oh my God, you generally have lost your voice. I was like, oh, I'm not joking, I actually can't speak. So yeah, anyway, that's a really long story. Basically, my voice has kind of come back now. It's enough that I can like carry on doing videos. I still sound like slightly off, but I wanted to do this video today because, as you can tell from the title, Six, the musical, has opened in Australia, which means only one thing: your girl's gonna react to the Megasix, because it wouldn't be a Bryony Rose video if she doesn't react to a Megasix, because it's become a trend. So that's what I thought I'd do today. I generally have been so excited for this moment, just to have like a new cast. We've obviously heard so much about Australia. When it got announced, it was quite, I feel like it was quite a long time ago. It probably wasn't. Honestly, my idea of like time and long goes like is kind of off, because like in my head I'm like, oh my God, I started YouTube so long ago. Bryony, you started YouTube like 7 months ago. That's really not a long time. But it's 2020 now, new year. Happy New Year as well, guys. God, so much has happened. Happy New Year 2020. Got a lovely year going on. It's gonna be epic. You know what? There's so many stuff happening with theatre, which we're all going to do in another video. But right now, because I'm sidetracking already, because you can tell I haven't been filming for a long time and I want to talk to you guys so much. But anyway, the point of this video is that we're going to be reacting to 6 musicals, Megasix. So if you're actually new to my channel, in case anyone's new who's watching this, who's never seen me before, I am Bryony Rose. You can kind of say I'm like slightly obsessed with Six. Basically my whole channel's Six, although I tell everyone else it's theatre, but let's be real, we all know it's 95% Six. So that's kind of my channel, as you can tell from my top and from my posters and from my lovely Six poster over there, which is very beautiful. I create theatre content. And yeah, a lot of my videos are Six related. So what's better than to do a reaction of Six, because we love Megasixes. So I found one on the internet. It's from First Preview, so I assume First Preview means it's from the first show, because I know the very first day they had 2 shows, so I'm pretty certain this is from the very first show. It's front row, so you know, got banging quality. Thought, let me react straight, not watched it before. Also, if I say any of their names wrong, please, there's no need to like comment about 50 times that I pronounce them wrong, because basically we all know, number 1, I can't pronounce names correctly. Number 2, I'm trying my best. And number 3, I feel like it's different compared to like where you're from. Like I know some of these are Australian, so we may say the name Britishly different to how it's said Australian. Although I am going to try and say them correctly. But if I don't, please don't like get annoyed, because I'm sorry, I'm trying. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of the plan for today. This was such a long introduction, it's actually terrible. So yeah, actually my friend Katie, she also runs a YouTube channel. You may have heard of her, she's called The Katie Diaries. She actually went to Six yesterday. Although I don't know what time that was Australian. Maybe that was today Australian. No, I'm pretty sure that was yesterday. So she's actually probably going to put up a vlog. So I recommend you guys go check that out, because unfortunately there's no time soon that I'm going to be able to fly to Australia. So if you guys want some like cool Australian like actual physical content, watch her videos. Unfortunately over here we're going to have lots of reactions, and possibly, I don't know, maybe I'll fly to Australia. We never know. If you guys watch this video and I make loads of money, then I'll go to Australia. So thank you so much, Dana Ransley. Yeah, I'm going to go for Ransley, for putting up this Megasix. It says 6 musicals, Sydney, first show. Oh yeah, so yeah, it's in the Sydney Opera House, which I remember when I first did my Australian video, because I did one, I think, when it first got announced, which was called What's Happening with Six. I'm pretty sure that was that video. I don't actually remember. Yeah, so whatever video it was, I essentially was like talking about like the Australian cast, and I was under the impression it was going into like the Mahusive Theatre, yes, Mahusive as in massive theatre in the Sydney Opera House, and I was like, oh god, how sick's gonna film that? Turns out they're not in the main theatre, in like a smaller theatre, so I was basically wrong about that. But yeah, it's in the Sydney Opera House, which I think is incredible. That's like such an amazing looking place. Like I just remember as a kid, like that's like one of the landmarks you remember, so it's really cool they're there. And yeah, Sydney, what a place to be. So mad to me it's in Australia. Like, bloody hell. I'm going to be over here watching it, and the video's going to be in this corner here. Also, I'm probably going to pause this loads of times to talk, because I do this every time. I'm like, I'm going to watch the whole thing through, and I never do. I always pause it. So yeah, I guess we'll see how this goes. Right. Let's get started. I'm so excited, honestly, I'm so excited. It's literally a Megasix. It's 2 minutes and 50 seconds long and I'm well excited for it. Right, let's begin. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm like, what on earth is she doing? That's absolutely hilarious. So that's Loren. So I'm pretty certain her name's Loren, although she is one of the ones I wasn't sure how it's pronounced. I love straight away like the interaction of the camera. So obviously this is front row, but I find in the past when it's different theatres the interactions are different. So West End were really fortunate, the arts, front row is super close to the stage. So if you're front row you basically get interacted at so much, which is why I love front row. But actually it was different in America when they went on tour. A lot of the Megasixes, especially at Chicago, well let's be real, it was only at Chicago because you couldn't film at Boston, there was like a gap, so there wasn't as much like really like forward really close interactions, so it's nice to see them reacting straight away to this. It looks great. It's already getting the energy pumping. Let's continue. Oh my god, wait. I'm like, oh good interactions, and then she's sorry, god, oh my god, this is amazing. Oh my god, this is hilarious. Guys, I'm 6 seconds in. What's already happened? This is so bad. Right, so I was definitely right with the interactions, because clearly if I'd waited all of 2 seconds, I would have seen her shout in our faces. But clearly I was too premature for that. That's so bad. Oh my god, I love it. Maggie. Oh my god, I'm living for Bessie's hair. Oh, this is hilarious. Right, I need to stop pausing, otherwise this video is going to be half an hour long. Oh, I love all their little dance moves. Maria. Okay, we're getting in, guys, we're getting in! Oh my god. I love Lauren. Well, Loren. I absolutely love Loren. Are you ready? Like the energy is just insane. Right, let's have a listen to our first queen, who is Chloe. Chloe playing Captain American. So, I have lots of things to say, because that's what I think. We're going to pause after each person and like talk, because it's a lot easier. So first off, her costume actually fits. So I don't really want to be like, oh, costume. But as you know, like they have replicate costumes from the original, well, original is it like when the costumes finally got finalised, West End cast. Although actually, I shouldn't say that, because as we can see, some of the costumes have changed. But obviously her costume is based off JJ's. And it's really interesting because when it went to tour, I remember saying in like a video that I felt Lauren Drew's costume looked quite big. Like the sleeves were quite large. It just seemed quite just big on her. But it's really cool because actually of Chloe's, it like fits so well. Like I think it really, really suits her. I absolutely love her hair. Like I think the wig, I don't actually know if it's a wig. I don't know if it's a wig. Is it? It probably is a wig. Maybe it's not a wig. Maybe it's her actual hair. Maybe it's her actual hair. Either way, it looks banging. Also, her voice, I absolutely love the energy she brings. She has such good articulation. Like, I feel like I can understand every single thing she's saying. And obviously, she's interacted so well to, like, the audience and stuff. And I feel like it's so nice, obviously, she's, like, the first queen. She's, like, the badass, like, Monarch, obviously you guys know, Aragon's my favourite. And she's doing Aragon proud of this amazing solo. Right, bit of Berlin, a bit of Calla. So I feel like she's playing Berlin so differently. Like I absolutely hate like comparing people who play like different actresses who play the same queens, because I feel like at the end of the day you're allowed to bring your own spin on it, and I really actually like how she's brought her own element to Berlin. Like it seems a lot more, it seems a little less playful, a little bit more serious, but in a nice way. Like, yeah, I don't really know how to explain it, but I really, really like her voice. Also, obviously, banging costume. Loving the space buns, iconic, because obviously it's nice to have like the Berlin hairstyles. That's really cool. She's just so like joyful. Like all of them are like on fire with like energy, and I think it's great. Yeah. She's really going for it. She's like, I can see like the power through like each word she's saying. It's like, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. It's like so powerful. Right, let's go on to Loren, who's very Seymour. I love that little bit she does there. The way she like emphasises the words like unbreakable, she just like puts a bit of oomph into it, and I think it's great. So yeah, I always find when I'm reacting to a Megasix for the first time, I focus my attention a lot on like who's singing, but actually there's so much happening in the background, especially in this part where the angle you can see pretty much everyone. I'm loving what Courtney's just doing just there, just like putting her own little spin on all the little movements, and also Cleves at the back. I just feel like there's so much like personality to it, and that's what I love so much. It's like they haven't just got 6 new people in Australia, they've got 6 incredible individuals who have brought their own spin on it, and I think that's really great. Right, let's listen to the end of Seymour's. Oh, that's so nice. Oh my god. I love her. I absolutely love her. You know what? Cleves is one of the characters who I've never fully... Like, I absolutely love Cleves, but I never really... It was never my favourite until recently, where I've really been falling for Cleves. Like, I don't know if it was my amazing cover, we're going to say amazing, it really wasn't, of Get Down, that's, like, made me feel more connected to Cleves. But I've just been feeling very Clevey at the moment. And that was honestly stunning. Like, that was absolutely incredible. So that's Kiana, and I just really like that. Oh my god, I just, you know, it's really good. That was really good. It's the acting. I think that's what it is. It's like this like acting she's putting on. Obviously not all acting, but it's just kind of like so different and so unique. Also, I love her accent, because basically I did this video before where I reacted to their ex-wives, and I said how they sounded British, and all of you guys were like, that's what Australian people sound like. I understand that's what Australian people sound like, but if you know, like, Australian people have different accents based on where they come from Australia. So like you've got very Australian people, and then you've got like more Britishly sounding Australian people. So basically if you go to America and you're British, everyone thinks you're Australian because the accents are really similar. So I understand she's Australian, but she sounds really British. I'm also loving that bit at the end. It like goes up an octave, which is very snazzy, and then it like comes down and just like really incredible like flick. Oh, the girl's slaying. Right, Courtney! Courtney! So before I start, I'm absolutely loving the costume. Like, I'm a bit one to be like, oh, I don't like it when they change costumes, because I like the original costume. However, this costume is so pretty. Like, I didn't think you could make Howard any more amazing, because Howard's costume already is so cool. But obviously it used to be like a clear pink skirt. Is that what you call it? Is it a skirt? It doesn't go all the way around you. We're gonna say it's a skirt. Whereas now it's like kind of got panels. It's got a little bit of like the design that's on Shekinah's dress, or Zara's currently, which is that design. I was going to try and describe it. I can't describe it. Like squares. So it's nice they've kind of combined the two. And I just think it kind of adds a little bit more pinky to it, a little bit more interesting, and obviously, yeah, just a bit more decorated, because I guess all the others have quite more complex costumes, whereas her skirt's reasonably plain. So they made it a lot more like Colette's, like more like a swings, but obviously his main costume, and I just love it. I think it's great. Anyway, let's listen to our vocals, because we're not all about the costumes here, we're all about the vocals. Oh, I love how she does that. I think that's one of my favourite lines in the Megasix. I just think it's really cute. And I love how she does it. Like, I think if you don't do this, you can't be Howard. I'm joking. I feel like it's like such a, like, there's like, obviously there's like set choreography. Choreography. What a hard word to say. But obviously they adapt it to like what they think's best for them. But this has always stayed. So it's nice to see them still doing that, because I think it's great. Whoa. So there's two things I want to say. Number one, I love her hair, and I know that is not a wig, so I've actually seen her dyed hair. So yes, I love her hair. I think it's great. I think it's very, very pink. Like, they must have, I feel like they've like upped the pinkness, or it could be the lighting, but that looks like highlighter fluorescent pink, as opposed to like how Amy's was like a darker pink. But I love it anyway. Second of all, I love how she did her like love. It was like la 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 la. It was great. Right, last one is Pa, which is Vidya. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! I love her hair! Oh my god, her hair! What is my problem with people's hair at the moment? I'm just like loving everyone's hair. I believe it's 2 plaits. Although it could be 1 plait. But either way, I'm loving the spikes. The spikes are great. Right, let's listen to her. Oh yeah, it's 2. It's 2 ponytails. I love it, I love it, I love it. Like, it's nice because, like, I feel like Pa makes the most, like, transition across the whole of the show. So she goes from being quite timid, quite shy, and quite, like, reserved. And at the end, obviously, she comes out, she's this, like, super fiery, badass queen who, like, lets everyone know her story. So I find it very interesting watching a Megasix when you haven't seen the show, because you get that end part, not that start part. But I can kind of tell from this performance, like, how much power she gives here. How cool it is to see, like, I don't know, like, badass Pa. And I'm just loving all this, like, energy she's bringing. I think her vocals are incredible. I think Pa's I feel, like, in terms of singing, I feel like all the songs are just as hard. But I feel like with Pa, you have to have a sense of, like, power in your voice to, like, be able to portray it really well. And she's got that, and I think that's great. So that's really interesting, because for a start, the harmonies sound amazing together. But it's nice to actually hear them slightly separate, because you can't hear it when you're further back. But it's really nice just to hear their different voices together. They blend really well. Yes! Yeah! Yes! Cool. Slay. Woo! I love the person filming, like, trying to get everyone in. I always have this hardest job when I go to Megasixes and I'm front row, because you can't fit everyone in, so I end up having to do this. I have to go like this. I like try and get everyone in, and I never get Belinda in, because I tend to sit slightly left of anything, and she's like furthest right, so it's literally impossible. I have to like curve my body like this. It's so hard. So obviously this person here is like trying to get everyone in. It's hilarious. I can't believe that's their first show. Like, I've literally just clocked again that's their first show. Like, what the hell? That's incredible for a first show. Oh, I'm gonna have a phone grab. Love a bow. Oh, the person that's got their phone taken. Oh, that's interesting. This is interesting to watch. So obviously they weren't filming at the time. I didn't believe they're filming because she touched the phone. So they actually ended up just doing a selfie, which I thought was quite interesting. I don't know if that is because the person wasn't filming, or if that's new and they just do a selfie per show now. I don't know, maybe it's something for me to find out in the future. for a start, I thought this video was going to be 5 minutes long. Turns out I've been filmed for 25 minutes. So God knows how I'm going to cut this. I'm so sorry if you're still watching. Clearly I've got so much to say today. But that was so interesting. Like, it was such a good insight into Australia and like what they're doing over there. And I just think it's really, really cool. Oh, I just put a smile on my face. I love a good Megasix. Like, I think one of Six's best ideas was being able to film the Megasix, because not before Six there wasn't a lot of shows that allowed you to do so. And I think generally the way Six has grown, one big part of it is Megasixes. Like, I would put money on it, because I think it gave people the opportunity who had never heard of it to watch a short snippet that like summarises it kind of as a whole. And I remember, obviously I was a bit different because I had watched it before, like I watched it when it kind of first came, so I never watched Megasixes beforehand. But I know so many people who found Six through a Megasix. Like, I bet most of you watching this probably found Six because of a Megasix, and I just think that's great. Like, something like this, hopefully it means so many people in Australia will have the opportunity to see it, and then maybe they'll come to Sydney and see it, because I can't go to Sydney and it's making me very sad. If you like this video, please give it a like, because likes make me happy and it means I get to know what content you guys want me to produce, because more likes probably means to me like you guys prefer it, so I tend to steer more to those type of videos. Also give me a subscribe, because I actually went on my analytics and only like 30% of you are subscribed to me. So if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. You don't have to press that bell, that's okay, I won't take that personally, but hit the subscribe button because it helps me out. And yeah, and I'll catch you for another fun video soon. Also, before I leave, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram, because I post a lot of theatre stuff on that and it's great. See you guys soon.